English Manor Style 2025 blends European grandeur with everyday coziness. Think symmetrical facades, generous stair halls, layered textiles, and patina that tells a story. In this tour, we'll translate aristocratic details into attainable choices for modern homes, from entryways to gardens. If you love timeless character with livable comfort, you're in the right place. Subscribe, like, and share your manor must-haves below. We'll cover proportion and symmetry, historic motifs, room-by-room layouts, and how to source finishes that feel inherited rather than brand new. Expect practical checklists, budget-savvy swaps, and styling cues you can implement this weekend. Leave a comment on which space you want us to design first. It helps us shape future episodes for ATEDECOR. By the end, you'll have a clear step-by-step plan to recreate English Manor romance without a castle-sized budget. From paneling profiles to garden bones, we'll show how to layer lighting, texture, art, and antiques for depth. Tap the bell to never miss our next grand yet cozy design guide. And tell us your favorite English inspirations in the comments. English Manor design grew from medieval halls to Tudor, Georgian, and Victorian evolutions, each era refining symmetry, craftsmanship, and social function. Understanding these roots clarifies why certain moldings, fireplace scales, and axial layouts feel right. We borrow the essence, order, longevity, and tradition, then adapt for today's lifestyles, materials, and maintenance realities. Manor homes balance public display with private retreat. Grand rooms hosted conversation and ceremony. Tucked away nooks encouraged reading and reflection. This duality still serves us. A generous entry for welcoming guests, a cozy library corner for quiet evenings. The emotional palette is stately yet warm. Subtle drama tempered by comfort. To translate heritage, focus on proportion over price. Even modest spaces gain presence with correct chair rail heights, door casings, and mantel widths. Choose authentic profiles and solid-feeling hardware. They telegraph permanence. Antique or reproduction, what matters is silhouette, weight, and patina. Details that make new rooms feel storied. A manor facade succeeds through symmetry, rhythm, and hierarchy. A centered door, aligned windows, and a clear main axis. You can echo this on any home with balanced lighting, planters, and a centered path. Use restraint. Let solid materials, brick, stone, timber, carry the visual weight while landscaping frames the composition. Proportion begins with rectangles, not ornament. Group windows into calm rhythms. Choose shutters sized to close over panes. Set lanterns at eye level. Where architecture is fixed, simulate order with paired topiaries, matching urns, and aligned mat plus knocker plus door plate. The message: poised, enduring, quietly confident. Texture adds depth. Lime-washed brick, honed stone thresholds, hand-burnished knocker. Patina reads as heritage even on new builds. If budgets are tight, prioritize entry hardware and lighting. Small touchpoints felt daily. Layer gravel for sound and scent memory. It's a sensory cue of arrival that whispers classic English approach. An English entry is a stage for first impressions. A centered table with flowers, a console with a mirror, picture lights, and a runner that guides the eye to the stair. Keep walls calm so architectural lines sing. A well-scaled lantern and a confident rug size instantly elevate presence and flow. Staircases anchor the house's axis. Even if yours is compact, add dignity with a deep handrail profile, painted risers and framed art marching upward. A runner bound in leather or broadcloth adds insulation and acoustics. Understair niches can host umbrella stands, dog beds or baskets, a practical nod to real life. Storage matters. Hide clutter in a lidded trunk, add hooks behind a door, and position a slim chair for pulling on shoes. Use a tray for keys and post, and a tall vase for seasonal branches. Layer ambient with accent lighting. Lantern plus sconces plus picture lights craft depth without glare. The drawing room balances symmetry with comfort. Opposing sofas, nestled armchairs, and side tables every arm can reach. A fireplace centers the scheme. Art and picture lights create intimacy, not museum stiffness. Pair textured upholstery with a silk pillow or two. Contrast communicates subtle luxury without appearing precious or untouchable. Lighting is a trio: ambient ceiling, accent picture lights, and pools of lamplight. Avoid spotlight glare. Use a dimmer for the whole room, then let lamps do the flattery. A bar tray on a console encourages hospitality. Woven baskets keep throws at hand. This is grandeur designed for conversation. Pattern mixing sets the tone. Start with a calm ground rug, add a floral or toile, then a stripe or plaid for structure. Vary scale. One large, one medium, one small. Echo colors across the room for cohesion, allowing a single accent to sparkle, perhaps a porcelain lamp or marquetry table. Every manor needs a reading refuge. Built-ins or freestanding shelves create a cocooning backdrop. Paint or stain them to emphasize grain. Add a deep chair with a high back, a small table for tea, and layered lighting. The aim is quiet. Absorbent textiles, tailored shades, and a rug that hushes footsteps. Arrange books by topic, not perfection. Mix in framed sketches, a clock, and a small landscape for soul. A library ladder adds romance, even if you won't climb it daily. Leather accents, straps, inlays, chair arms introduce longevity. Keep technology discreet. A hidden charger in a drawer preserves the illusion of timelessness. Scent completes the mood. Beeswax polish, paper, a hint of fireplace. Use lined drapery to soften daylight and protect spines. If space is tight, claim a corner with a tall bookcase and a chair angled to the window. The result is scholarly comfort without austerity, inviting, humane, and enduring. The Manor kitchen celebrates utility with ceremony. A serious range, an honest work table, and open shelves for everyday beauty. Copper, stone, and oak invite cooking as performance. Hide modern clutter in a pantry. Keep counters breathing. A generous pot rack or rail system delivers rhythm and accessibility while feeling time-honored. Layer lighting zones. Task lighting over counters, ambient ceiling washes, and lamplit corners on a buffet or hutch. A skirted sink base or cafe curtains soften hard surfaces. Choose unlacquered hardware to develop character. Wood boards, earthenware, and linen runners suggest continuity between meals and memory. Sound and movement define the space. Wide planked floors, a runner to muffle steps, and a sturdy stool for prep. Place herbs in clay pots near a sunlit window to animate the scene. Aim for the feeling of constant readiness. Mise en place as decor, welcoming family and friends to gather and linger. Bedrooms in the Manor tradition are serene sanctuaries. A canopy or tester adds vertical dignity and helps with warmth. Use layered linen, a wool throw, and plump pillows for plushness. Nightstand should hold a carafe, a book, and a shaded lamp. Simple provisions that signal care and encourage deep rest. Window treatments matter. Interlined curtains or Roman shades temper daylight and sound. An upholstered headboard or a tapestry behind the bed adds softness and color. Avoid too many small frames. Choose one or two generous artworks. Underfoot, a heavy rug stabilizes the room and quiets the morning step. Keep technology discreet. No blinking lights or tangled cables. A small writing desk with a chair becomes a quiet corner for reflection. Scent with lavender or cedar to complete the ritual. The result is restful luxury. Calm, cocooning, and effortlessly composed, like a room that's been perfect for generations. Textiles tell the manor story through hand, scale, and layering. Begin with a generous ground rug or wall color, then add a bold floral or chintz. Soften with a small-scale print and anchor with a stripe or plaid. The interplay should feel inherited, not coordinated, as though collected over decades. Prioritize touch. Linens with body, velvets with nap, cottons with crispness. Mix glazed and matte surfaces for light play. Trimmings, braid, fringe, piping. Add subtle punctuation. Repeat pattern colors across the room in lampshades, tapes, or a throw to make the mix intentional and harmonious rather than chaotic. Curtains deserve fullness, never stingy. Roman shades can showcase a stripe. Pillows carry the small-scale print. A bench might take the plaid. Keep at least one solid for the eye to rest. The result? A layered lived-in elegance that feels generous and deeply personal, never showroom staged. Manor palettes favor nuanced, grounded hues that welcome daylight shifts. Lime wash and matte finishes deepen walls, while satin on trim adds quiet definition. Aim for layered sheen. Chalky plaster, waxed wood, subtly burnished metals. Aged mirrors and stone further the patina narrative, making even new rooms feel comfortably established. Test colors in morning and evening. Undertones reveal themselves with changing light. Paint large samples on different walls. Consider ceilings a fifth surface. Tint them slightly for enveloping calm. In joinery-heavy rooms, a single color on walls and woodwork simplifies lines and amplifies architecture without shouting. Metals should mix thoughtfully. Brass with iron, perhaps a hint of pewter. Choose unlacquered where possible so touch adds story over time. Honed stone over polished, oiled wood over plastic shine. Finishes that welcome where support the English ideal. Beauty improved by life, not threatened by it. Manor gardens marry structure with softness. Begin with bones, hedges, axes, and paths that align to doors and windows. Add a focal urn or fountain to anchor views. Then loosen the edges with seasonal planting, billowy borders that contrast the clipped geometry. The dialogue of order and abundance feels authentically English. Think in sequences: arrival drive, forecourt, terrace, lawn, and a wilder edge. Gravel lends sound and drainage. Stone terraces extend living rooms outdoors. Benches tucked under trees create contemplative stops. Scale pots to facades, too small feels timid. Lighting should be gentle, Downlights that protect starry skies. Maintenance matters. Choose resilient plantings for your climate. Repeat a handful for rhythm. An evergreen backbone guarantees winter presence. Herb planters add scent near doors. Store tools neatly in a potting bench. Keep hose reels discreet. The goal is a garden that looks good even on an ordinary Tuesday. You now have a room-by-room roadmap. Establish proportion, layer patina, curate textiles, and choreograph light. Start with your entry axis, then the drawing room, and finally bedrooms and garden bones. As you implement, photograph progress and share below. Your ideas spark the ATEDECOR community. Please like this video and subscribe for more. Set a sequence for the next month. Week 1 entry hardware and lantern. Week 2 textiles and lamps. Week 3 paint and patina. Week 4 garden axis. Small decisions repeated carefully create the aura of heritage. Comment which sequence you'll try first so we can cheer you on and offer tips. Thank you for touring English Manor Style 2025 with us. If this guide helped, tap the bell, share with a friend, and add your questions for a follow-up Q&A. Your engagement tells the algorithm that timeless, cozy elegance matters, and it helps ATEDECOR reach fellow design lovers around the world.